Hello, folks, and welcome to, kind of the season finale of Are You a Fan? If you like this episode or any of our previous ones, why don't you like us, share us, and leave a comment. You know, maybe ask some questions for next year's. Okay, starting out, we only got let me see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 questions.
Did you count all those in one hand?
Did you have to take a shoe after that?
I mean, given my history of messing with fireworks, I'm shocked I didn't have to.
I am too.
Right?
I've seen your face after some of those.
Kids, listen to your parents. Don't play with fire.
Or just be smart about it and don't be like McRory.
Gotcha. Oh, true. Okay, so let's start out with our first question coming from HuffleMom394. My dad, brother, and I want to do a podcast centered around our business. Any advice on how to get started? Well, this is actually a solid question because we have Mr. Moon here with us today.
Well, I guess you got to figure out. Well, I want to know what business that you want a podcast for.
They did not say. That's a good question. It really does depend on the business and that. But as far as like getting the setup and startup, like what are we looking at?
Well, you can go on Amazon, get yourself a microphone that's either plugs into the computer, or you could use your phone. Get an external mic for your phone. If you got a Apple phone, you can use GarageBand and just go from there. Pretty quick, simple, and fairly cheap.
If I remember correctly, GarageBand is free online, right?
It's free for all Apple devices.
Oh, okay.
It's Apple software.
Oh, nice. Heck yeah. And honestly, as far as like the quality and stuff and the extra like things, they're not entirely necessarily the get-go. They will clean up the sound quality. Like we got these little foam things and then in front of the mics that, you know, make me sound less like a at the end of every S word.
Yeah.
But as far as original setup, also, how do you kind of get it onto the podcast sites?
Oh, man, there's so many different places you can go that can host your podcast for you. We use RSS, and they publish to Apple and Google and a bunch of different places for you. It costs a little bit every month or pay yearly for it, but there's plenty of options out there. Just do your research and see what you want to start with.
Heck yeah. And one thing I always promote, YouTube, because it's just a free platform.
That it is.
Okay, so next question, also from HuffleMom. Good book recommendations. That's a rough question for this group, I feel. I feel like I'm the only one who really reads.
Aragon series.
Yeah, I don't read nothing, to be honest. That's because I can't focus long enough to read
I thought you were going to say
want
I can't
to.
read.
Oh, no, I can read. I mean, sometimes I struggle with, d-rael's scripts he sends, but
Oh, that's it's not English.
Yeah, the dyslexia doesn't really help with the writing or the reading. I love books, but fun fact about d-rael can't read books.
I like your funny words, Magic Man.
So,
yes.
Exactly. So the Aragorn series I've heard good things about.
First, second, third book are phenomenal. As middle school and high school, I just got lost in those books so many times. But the fourth one was a little disappointed and rushed.
I could see that, and I've heard great things. I will say, not a fan of the movie.
No, oh God, no.
I never even read the books, but just as a movie goer in general, I left that theater. I'm like, what was that? We paid for that?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard a good thing about that movie.
I've heard there's talks of a remake, which...
TV series, apparently.
Oh, heck yeah. We might have to do
I think
it.
it was Disney?
Disney?
I think I heard it was supposed to be someone that was pretty good at making stuff. So it was a little more better chance this time around, hopefully.
Hopefully. Disney has definitely proven itself with the shows. The movies are hit and miss with some of them.
Yeah.
My personal recommendation, Sword of Truth series. That's kind of it for me. And that's like 12 or 13 books in the series. So it's already a long one.
I guess it depends how old you are, but the Bobby Pendragon series, too.
I don't think I've heard of that one. Okay. I might have to check that out.
13, 14 books in that one, I think.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
A lot of books.
Really good.
Okay. Next question, also from HuffleMom. Favorite franchise?
Red Robin.
Yum. Sorry I couldn't miss that opportunity again. Did it for the character. Got to do it for that.
Right?
Favorite franchise, huh?
Yeah.
Definitely Star Wars.
Yeah.
Magic is probably my close second at this point in my life.
I'd probably say right now the God of War series. Just because I'm going through playing the 2016 God of War.
That's a solid
Those
series.
are great games.
Oh, God. Incredible.
Never played the originals, but I know the remakes are amazing.
It's funny because I played the originals. I have not yet played the remakes.
So between the group, we have played all of them.
And solid games. So that's a solid pick. Ah, man, me. I mean, I guess I'd have to kind of go with Marvel.
Yeah, that's about as surprising as me saying Star Wars, to be honest.
I'm like, Marvel's like, I love, it's bad, it's cracks me up because there are characters within DC Comics that are my favorites. But Marvel as a whole, I've generally preferred.
And that makes sense.
Okay, so next question. This one comes from Thomas. Joker, what's your favorite Star Wars character?
You know, after doing his episode, one would probably think Obi-Wan, but I'd have to go with Jango Fett. Kind of being not necessarily the first character to build the Mandalorian culture in Star Wars, but the one that kind of expanded upon it.
Fair.
And then also playing the Bounty Hunter game on the GameCube was amazing.
Also, I mean, Django, like, in my opinion, I think Django's better than Boba.
Depends on the time period. I will give Boba late enough in his life would outdo his dad. 100%.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dang. Okay, heck yeah. You know what? Let's go around the circle. Let's, Mr. Moon, what's your favorite Star Wars character?
I think mine would be Obi-Wan.
That's a solid, I mean, it's a safe pick, but it's a solid pick.
After watching the show on him and the episode on the character, just his turnaround and his growth and stuff, just truly powerful.
I will say, anybody out there in that, the Obi-Wan series, solid watch.
It was really hard when you said that not to channel my inner Sam Witwer.
Heck yeah. I'll say mine, to nobody in this room's surprise, probably Qui-Gon Jinn.
Yeah, there's no surprise there whatsoever.
Yeah. If I said it didn't have anything to do with the fact that he was played by Liam Neeson, I would be lying.
Oh, yeah.
He's also the closest concept to a gray Jedi we have in the universe. A true just like go with the Force type and that. F the council. I'm doing what I'm feeling is right because I trust in the Force.
Oh, he's not the only one, but he's the most popular one.
Most popular. There's a few others, but I love Qui-Gon. Okay, next question comes from Dylan. And this one's kind of a left field. Really has nothing to do here, but I thought it was a fun question to answer anyway. Favorite toothpaste flavor? Yeah, real random one, but I thought it was a funny one.
Orange juice and mint.
Oh.
Man, that one just hurt.
Oh.
Not really.
Don't really have a favorite flavor.
Mr. Moon, we're trying to keep this family friendly.
Not war crimey.
Yeah.
That's for Star Wars.
I mean, I don't know. I'd say probably my favorite flavor. I don't even know technically what flavor it was, but when you were a kid and you had those gel paste, the sparkle stuff, and I don't know, something about the texture, like, I miss that flavor.
Bubblegum.
As an adult,
That probably was the bubble gum.
probably was, bubble gum.
I know those were some of the more popular ones when we were kids.
But it's like a switch. As soon as you hit 13 years old, there was no such thing as good toothpaste anymore.
Nope.
It was always, why is it spicy?
And it's one of those, I would love to go buy one of those kids' toothpaste things, but as somebody who has not taken good care of their teeth, I am required to use this adult advanced toothpaste that just tastes like, I don't know.
Garbage.
Yeah, processed, like what they thought mint would taste like. They're like, hey, we made this mint toothpaste. That tastes like mint, right? Yeah.
What's that?
That's cute. Now brush your teeth, you little gremlin.
Just don't water it after midnight.
But so that's kind of it for the questions. But let's kind of talk about what do you guys think? What do you guys think? I have some questions. What was your favorite character we did this year?
Honestly, top characters probably this year between Nightwing or Kenobi. Because those were fun episodes.
I could see
Especially the Nightwing one.
Heck yeah. What about you, Mr. Moon?
Rocket.
Rocket was a fun one.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me at all either.
Right? Mr. Tech over here.
Hey, I had a rocket belt and a rocket wallet for years. As soon as that movie came out, I went to Hot Topic and got the rocket belt. I still got it.
Respect.
Nice.
Heck yeah. Man, I don't know who because some of my favorite characters aren't exactly my favorite episodes. I'd say, I think of all we've done this year. We've done.
See, that's why I went ahead of time to figure out characters.
Smart.
Trying to remember who all was this year.
Smart. I'd say probably this year my favorite character was Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's no surprise.
But which one?
We've only done Peter Parker, I think, this year, right?
Yeah, we've only done the one so far.
Yeah. I'll say, like, that might.
But we definitely need to do Miles for the new one coming out.
Oh, heck yeah.
And Gwen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be down for Gwen.
I'm down for both those because both those characters do, I think, have pretty rich history in that. It's the other characters in the Spider-Verse where it's like if we did an episode, it'd be 5 minutes talking about them and then 10 minutes of us just BSing.
It'd be if we ever did an episode of a lot of the Spider-Verse characters, it'd be a long episode talking about a bunch of them.
Yeah, which actually would probably be a fun one to do. I'd say some of the funnest ones have been some of our dumbest ones. Like the one we did last week, MODOK. That was just fun.
Yeah, you know what beats MODOK?
Squirrel Girl.
The Kool-Aid Man.
Oh my God, Kool-Aid! I forgot we did Kool-Aid Man.
Yep.
Go back and watch that episode. It's just dumb fun. I'll say some of my favorite episodes to do are dumb characters.
Yep.
Mostly because, like, they're, we're reading facts, but we're mostly laughing and just, like, having a good time about it.
Yeah.
Like, go back and watch the episode Polka Dot Man. It's like 5 minutes of Polka Dot Man content, and then us just...
We BS'd more than we actually talked about Polka Dot Man because there wasn't enough content on him.
Right? We just ended up bragging on like F-list super characters and then wondering, wait, is there a Balloon Man? And I think we found out there was.
Yep. Balloon Man, Condiment Man, there was something else that we talked about in that episode.
Yeah. So, yeah, no, you guys got anything?
No, another favorite one. Whereas one of those... It's an A-list kind of villain, but he still kind of had enough jokes, and we were able to make puns out of his old movies with Mr. Freeze.
Oh, that was a good one. I love that one, too, because, like, watching the Arnold Schwarzenegger version, you're thinking, like, oh, this guy's just a joke, dumb character, which is kind of what he started as.
Yep.
But
That's exactly what he started as.
And then they're like, wait, what if we take this guy, but made it emotional?
Right.
And then we all cried when he died in that ice tower.
And honestly, because it was kind of a toss-up between him and his other counterpart being Captain Cole. Was like something about growing up with Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze. Like, that kind of wins it.
True. I'll say the magic episodes are some of my favorite ones because my dyslexia runs rampant and the amount of puns I'm able to make out of all the names. Yeah, another thing is we would also like to get Mr. Moon a third mic, mostly because he makes off-screen quips, which we edit out the laughter that ensues afterwards. Because I think it'd be a little weird just out of nowhere we just start laughing on the podcast.
Well, but then you're also getting half the conversation. You don't know what's prompting the conversation, the other jokes. It's a lot of missed content.
Yeah, so it'd just be nice to have that. It's one of those, like, I totally get editing it out. Because that would just be a little weird just out of nowhere we start laughing.
Like half the time he tries to keep it in.
What? Yeah,
you have a lot of episodes where you keep in half of the banter, and I tell you to cut it out.
Because it doesn't make sense to cut it where it needs to be cut.
Mr. Moon has learned from our beginnings. That's a good question. How has it been with the editing and that, coming along with that?
Yeah, I think it's fun to edit and listen to you guys' baloney back at the house, but I've learned what the software can do. I think the next step is to learn video so we can do video podcasts.
Video's the tough one. I used to do some video editing back in the day, and that's why the few times I've done sound editing, I was like, oh my God, this is like so much easier.
Yeah, there's nothing to do except for cut.
Yep.
Cut, merge.
Video editing that, you cut the wrong spot, trying to get that back can be just, no. Yeah, hopefully when we get some cameras or something at some point and learn some video editing, we'll be making some of these video content ones for YouTube. That'd be fun.
Yeah, it would be over riot.
I can actually wear superhero shirts.
Yeah, we need to get more of those.
We
so
do.
We can actually kind of fit what we're talking about.
Right.
Or at least fit the brand and the company.
That'd be nice. Oh, dude, yeah, get our logo on there.
Well, I mean, just even if it's a Marvel character that you're wearing while
true.
we're talking about a Marvel character.
That'd be nice. I've watched a lot of their podcasts. I'm like, oh, they're wearing.
But yes, we do need to get stuff with our stuff on it, yes.
Yeah.
So that'd be nice to wear around.
Also, maybe if more of you share our content, we might make merchandise for you to wear.
Be pretty cool to hit 100 subscribers.
Get us there.
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
Right? Okay, that's kind of all I got. You guys got anything to add, or?
I'm just going to call you like Mr. Hurricane. You know, like 60 seconds of amazingness and then the rest of disappointment.
That's what she said. And this is why we can't go live.
Right?
Not yet.
I remember somebody asked me, they're like, you guys ever go live? I'm like, no.
Honestly, half the time it's not even for the language. It's for the side banter and the side conversations we get into.
Right?
How did we get here?
You know, I asked that question a lot of our conversations. How did we end up here 20 minutes later?
Yeah, right. Every time. So you know what? I guess the end question. Let's keep it traditional. Let's keep it going. You guys a fan of our podcast?
I'm going to say the same thing I did last year and say no.
Honestly, I'm more of a fan of it now since we've actually learned a little bit more of what we're doing.
It's a struggle. Always figure out what you're trying to do. Try something new.
And
Don't know what you're doing.
I think last year I said I wasn't a fan of you.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, that does. That tracks. That tracks. So you know what? I'm a fan. I am a fan of the podcast. For anyone that's still listening, if you got something out of this, enjoyed the episode, or even liked the character before from a movie, comic, cartoon, hell, even that t-shirt that you saw one time, you're a fan too. If you want to jump on this train, why not subscribe and share with a friend? d-rael out. Y'all keep riding them rails.